Well, as promised, PG Electroplast is the first management on the show. The company reported a good set of Q1 numbers. Revenue growth was led by a growth in the products business. In fact, the product business grew by 124% year-on-year and contributed 75% of the total revenues in Q1. To discuss this and more, we have with us now Vikas Gupta, who is the managing director of PG Electroplast. Mr. Gupta, good morning and thanks a lot for joining in. I wanted to ask you about your overall growth guidance that you have revised. Can you tell us what is both in terms of revenue as well as net profit, your guidance has been revised. Now you're looking at a growth of 33% year-on-year in FY25. Can you tell us what has led to that, very strong growth expectation? And going forward, which are the segments that can contribute to this kind of growth?
Good morning, Sonia. I think the major growth driver for our business has been the focus that we have on our product business. So definitely air conditioners is one of the big dominating category in our product business. And I think all other business categories also like washing machine also kicking in. So our guidance revision is based largely on the growth in our product business. We are targeting a growth of almost around 60% in our product business to almost around 2,650 crores coming from our product business in the total revenue guidance of 3,650.
Okay. Within the product business, of course, we do understand that a large chunk of it is coming from air conditioners, especially room ACs. And we're starting to see a lot of first-time buyers in the air conditioning market. Can you tell us a little more about that? Is it more in tier 2, tier 3 cities? Are you seeing a broadening of the buyer base? And how are you planning to scale up this vertical? Will you be, putting in more capex? Will you look to increase your capacity?
Yeah, so this is basically a very interesting phenomena that we have experienced in AC market. And there are a lot of first-time buyers which are coming into buying ACs. And we all know once one AC comes into a family, then there is a expansion of that AC category in a particular family. And you will start adding ACs into different rooms. So we are seeing a very secular growth in air conditioners. And to harness that growth opportunity, we are further expanding our capacities in our air conditioning business. We have already started our capex cycle for putting our new plant in North India for expanding our air conditioning capacity. We are further enhancing our capacities on our plant in Maharashtra. So we are further ramping up our capacities in ACs.
Hi Vikas, good morning and good to see you. When some part of the street believes that the stock was very, very expensive, but now it appears you're going to do more than 200 crores of PAT and then you'll do 300 crores at the times to come. And then if you look at it at a market capitalization of 10,000 crores, you're trading at around 30 times. That's the bullish argument. But let's get a couple of more details. You're talking about product business growing by 60%. When you joined us the last time around, I think you had given us a couple of numbers that the RAC business, I think, will grow by close to 30-35% for this year at least. And the washing machine business will be around 40%. So break it up for us. The product business itself, you have up the guidance. So what is the breakup between both these two large segments?
So, Nigel, good morning. For us, the air conditioners will be contributing more than 60% of growth based on our previous year performance. So we are targeting a revenue of almost around 2,150 crores coming alone from air conditioners. Washing machines will be again almost at around 40 to 45%. We are expecting a revenue of almost around 450 crores from washing machines.
Got it. There's a bearish argument as well that because of the introduction of PLI 2 for room ACs, and since we already have a lot of capacity that's coming on stream, it could lead to overcapacity. What's your argument to that? Because the point is that could squeeze margins as well as pricing. Respond to that.
So, Nigel, I would say we are very bullish on AC as a category. In fact, we are planning to participate again on the new window of PLI scheme which has opened, and we'll be definitely putting in our application there. And what we feel, I think the argument is there is an expansion in capacity, but we are trying to see that we have the kind of traction that we have with our clients. And we have already started discussion about the client for the summer of 2025. And we are seeing a very robust and very strong interest from all our clients.
See a problem of overcapacity, right?
We don't see any problem of overcapacity as of now. And we feel that we will be growing at a healthy pace in coming years as well.
Vikas, I was looking at the presentation, morning Prashant here. Sometimes, quarter, you kind of lose sense of the long arc of time, right? The presentation says growth has been 10x in 8 years. Revenues of 260 crores in FY16, 2,700 crores in FY24. So you're doing, of course, many things right there. Vikas, last time we spoke, you did hint that you will enter a new segment, a new but allied segment to what you currently do. Can you tell us now, what is that segment? Have plans been firmed up?
Good morning, Prashant. Right now, I won't be able to share much details on that. Plans are still under discussion. But definitely, we'll be further looking at growth opportunities in allied product category. And we are trying to build our capacities based on that. So we'll be coming out with some kind of information on that in due course of time.
Will it be in this quarter, Vikas? Can we expect that? And is it a large sort of market in that sense, which significantly steps up growth?
So definitely it will be a large category only where the headroom for growth is significant. We are looking at that kind of product category only. It may happen within this quarter, it may happen in coming quarters. So we have to keep our fingers crossed on that.
Okay. I just have one quick question. Any plans for AC compressor manufacturing? I think compressors are still being imported at the moment. So any plans for manufacturing compressors?
So Sonia, this is kind of a product or a component that we are very dependent on for importing from China. Definitely, this is one component or a segment that we will like to explore. And because in this case, we are dependent on a provider of technology from some overseas vendors. And we are in discussion with a couple of companies. Let us see how it works out.
Okay. And any scope to increase margins further?
We would like to maintain the margin guidance as we have revised at a PAT level of around 215 crores. That is what we like to maintain that way.
Okay. All right. We'll leave it at that. Thanks a lot for joining in. That's PG Electroplast with their view on the business.